Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are here at the Cartwright home. We are going to be aging up Rico and Marques' brother, Julian. So with that said, we're having the birthday party at Ranisha's house, so we get to come back into our founder's home. I did switch to play this household, but you guys will be seeing Rico and Marques, as this is technically Rico's series, but we did need to do some age progression with their brother Julian. So happy birthday, Julian! We have Ranisha here, who is our Soul Food Legacy founder. Rico is the child of Ranisha, so this is Rico's mom, for those of you who aren't caught up with the series. And she's just whipping up some desserts for the party. Julian is at school. It is a Friday in the game, so we're having this party after school on Friday into the late evening. For those of you who aren't playing the Soul Food Legacy or aren't familiar, Ranisha's generation, they had to have all these different dinner parties. So our girl is basically the queen of parties, which is why we're going to be doing the party from this perspective. And it just makes sense because Ranisha is Julian's mom. So we couldn't necessarily have the party with Rico in charge without it being like, okay, where's Ranisha? So that's why we did a household swap. And you guys can see we did the hamburger cake for him. And then I'm just having her bake some extra goodies to go along with everything. Ranisha is a chef, which is kind of why I think that Rico decided to go into the culinary career as well. All right, so she's just gonna go ahead and get those into the oven, and then we're gonna have her clean the kitchen because it's really, really dirty. And Julius is also at work. It's a Friday. He's a repairman, so he's doing some jobs while Ranisha kind of sets everything up for the party. And the red velvet cupcakes, of course, because Gen 1 was red velvet cake. So, of course, we had to do some red velvet cupcakes to go along with everything. And we did some chocolate ones as well. Okay, so Julius just got home from work. I'm going to have these two show each other some love. It's nice to see our founder and her husband, so I definitely want to show some different interactions amongst the two while we're still in this household. And as you can see, like, Ranisha and Julius are very, very much in love. And they're just so adorable. Like, the two of them never fail. It's almost time for us to age them up a little bit and make them look a little bit more elderly, but that's later on to come. So they did autonomously do this. I did not make them do this. So that's interesting. All right. So after all that, Julius is feeling like strained from that activity, but that's a whole nother thing. We're going to get back into our setup of the party. So we have the party set up here in the backyard, and I just have them turning on some music. And we're gonna have Julius barbecue up some food in just a little bit, and then I'm gonna have Ranisha order up some pizza while we wait for Julius to get home from school, because it can't hurt to have both: the barbecue for the grown-ups and the pizza for the kids. So he's just over here doing that. He's still tired from the activities right before, because Julius is an elder. So Ranisha's still a young adult. Julius is older than her. He's an elder. And so he's a little burnt, but that's okay. So Marques just arrived to the party. Look at him. And I'm just having him call up some other people to come. And then his dad's going to come over and talk to him. And Rico just got here as well. So you guys just saw Rico come in through the gate. And he has his mom's personality for sure. Like, look at him. Ranisha is very hot-headed. And so Rico coming in here like this, very tense, is so fitting. So Ranisha's going to order up some more pizza and call over some more guests. And we're just going to control the boys. For the moods, I didn't really check on them like that. I kind of cheated their needs just so that they could just enjoy the party, because this isn't our main household. So you see Julius there. with the black shirt and his cousins with the red hair. And then the little boy there is his best friend. I forget his name, but the boy in the striped shirt is Julius's best friend. You guys see me just cheating the needs because I want them to really just enjoy our setup. And you see the other cousins coming in. That's Rel, Julian's older cousin, and that's, I forget her name, but yeah, she's there too, the other cousin. You see Ranisha talking to her little niece, and then Jabria's in the background with that green dress on. Jabria is Rico's baby mama, and I wanted to get some shots of the boys, so I did cut most of this out, but you guys could see, like, I got some different shots of the boys. And I took some pictures of Ranisha and everybody. The poses didn't really work out for me that well, but I just thought it would be really cute to use the backdrop thing that came with high school years to get some shots of the family. You guys see Julia is also here, and there's Nakia in the yellow dress. You guys voted on the poll for Rico to focus on his family. So you'll see that later on in the episode, but for now, this is kind of his family, right? Julian, his baby brother, is turning into a teenager, so it's definitely a part of his family. You guys see Miss Lucille in the blue dress. That's who taught Ranisha how to cook at the cooking school in the first generation. And that's Brooklyn, the little girl who Ranisha used to babysit as a child. And the party was just like really, really good. It turned out really well. They had a wide variety of children show up. Some of these kids Julian knows, and others are just neighborhood kids, which is totally fine. But look at Julian. He's feeling himself. He's feeling good. He's feeling confident. That's his best friend right there. And I had him take some pictures with his cousin, just so we can get some more pictures of him as a child before I age him up. And they're just so cute. Like, they look very similar, but with different hair. And his cousin is only a little bit younger than him, so we'll be aging her up eventually as well. So they'll be teens at the same time, but Julian is just a little bit older than her. There's Nakia. She's just here hanging out, nothing serious, but I did want to invite her because her and Rico are building a friendship, and we did pump the brakes. We agreed to pump the brakes, so they're just working on their friendship. And you guys see Jabria with all her little tiny ex-in-law niece and nephew, because they are divorced. So I think she came wearing this dress on purpose, minus the hairy legs, because our girl didn't even bother shaving her legs. Mind you, she's recently divorced, so she going through something for sure. Look at Miss Lucille. We love Miss Lucille. And then you have Julian here with some kids who he knows and some who he doesn't know. And there's Alexander Goth. And he's just like really enjoying his birthday. It's going to be interesting to watch him as a teen. You see the other table. It was a really good party. Just a very good birthday. And now he's going to blow out his candles. He's going to become a teen. We're going to get into Cass because I do want to make him over. So you guys will see what he ends up looking like right after this, because I didn't want to leave him looking crazy before we left this household. Yes, happy birthday. Listen to all the little horn blowers. He went over here to age up, which is fine. Okay, and this is what he ended up looking like. I definitely didn't want to leave him looking like that, so we're going into Cass.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Okay, so Rico is back at home with Tariq, and 14 of you voted in a poll posted on my channel under the post tab, and you guys voted for Rico to focus on his son. So that's what we decided to have him do, with friend of the channel GX Simmer commenting. Great storytelling. Rico is a cheater but is trying to redeem himself. I like how he's working to make his life better. Marques and Julia are a good match. And I agree with Key. Rico needs to slow down a bit. And slow down, our boy definitely did. We are going to just start focusing on saving money to purchase a house or open a business and getting him to the top of his career. He also hasn't maxed his parenting skill, and that's one of the things that we have to get done for this shin. So I decided to take you guys' advice, and we're going to have him focus on his son, because that's going to help us max out that parenting skill as well. So Rico just got home from the party. It's 7 a.m. But that's how the Cartwright / Velveteen households party. When we party, they party all night. So it's Saturday. Rico does have work today. And so I'm hoping that he will be getting a promotion by the end of the episode, or closer to the end of the episode. So you guys see baby Tariq fussing and fighting his sleep. And Rico standing there watching his baby boy self-soothe. Okay, so it looks like he did turn over on his little belly to finally take a nap, and he is super duper cute. And in the meanwhile, Rico just waited for him to wake up, and now he's awake. He's trying his first ever baby foods. And we're gonna see if he likes it. I took a couple pictures because it's just so cute. And I think he liked that one. I don't remember what it was that I decided to give him, but he looks like he definitely liked it. He's so cute. In case you guys missed last episode, Rico does share custody of baby Tariq with his mom, Jabria, so I'm trying to get in as much father-son time as I possibly can before baby Tariq has to go back to his mom's. So we're just here trying baby first foods. It looks like he enjoyed it. I don't know, it's a question mark, so maybe it's questionable, who knows. So the two of them are just bonding. Before we age him up, I'm really sick of seeing him as an infant, but I feel like I just got him as an infant, so I prolonged it a bit. So now he's just completing more milestones and helping baby Tariq practice standing. I don't think I've ever completed the teaching them how to stand milestone. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever completed that milestone. I don't think I ever have. And I have been having Rico work on that for quite some time, and I don't think I ever completed. So I'm not sure. And they're just getting in some really cute father-son time. I love this for them. I still say that baby Tariq looks more like Marques than like Rico, but so as you guys can see, he did reach level 5 of the parenting skill. So we did what we said we were going to do, and Rico is definitely going to focus more on his family and his son. And so I just had him continue on for the morning, hanging out with baby Tariq, because he does have work coming up here pretty soon. So they did bond all morning long. Look at that, they're even getting sentiments. There was just a fire, but I cut that out. So if you're seeing moodlets about the fire, it's because there was a fire, but I took that out of the video. But they definitely did just have a fire. So I'm gonna have Rico give baby Tariq a nap on the couch before he has to go to work. And they're just really sweet, and Rico's such a good dad. We know he made some mistakes in his first marriage, but he's definitely trying to redeem himself. Like, you guys see him. He's hanging out with baby brother at his birthday party, and now he's just trying to be more present for his son, because we all know that baby Tariq, even though he's young when they divorced, he's probably still going through a lot. So Rico's just trying to show up, being the best version of himself. And our little sleepyhead is waking up, but that's okay because Rico does have to go to work. So it's kind of perfect timing. Why they leave the babies on the floor, I don't know. But, you know, he got to go do what he got to do. Rico said, I got to go to work. But Uncle Marques will be right in. So we didn't even need to send our baby to daycare because Uncle Marques is coming inside the house. They're oppositing schedules so that Rico doesn't have to pay for daycare. So it's now time for Uncle Marques and Tariq to spend some time together before baby Tariq has to go back to his mom's. And we're just gonna hope that Rico gets promoted. Because I think he does have a couple more days regardless if he gets promoted. But I'm just hoping that it happens. You can't tell me that this isn't father and son right here, though. He looks more like Marques than he does his own dad. It's crazy. Look at these two. They're so cute. I love them. You can just tell that Marques is going to be an excellent dad himself if he ever decides to have children, because Marques is extremely materialistic. So it's probably going to take definitely the right woman. Where him and Julia are going, I like that. But I don't know. It might take a lot for Marques to end up having a child because he's just very goal-oriented and materialistic. And so I guess he can be a little bit selfish in that way. So we'll see what ends up happening with him and Julia. So baby Tariq is getting fussy. So Uncle is going to give him a little bit of milk to help wash down that baby food. And then he's going to put him to sleep. Oh, look at that. That's father and son. I swear, like he looks more like Uncle than Dad. It's so cute though. I think it's so sweet. So he's gonna take baby Tariq and put him down for a nap. And then we're just gonna wait for Rico to get home so that we can see if Rico got promoted or not. All right, Marques did take a shower and now he's just watching TV. Look at the pictures. I need to definitely hang more pictures, but I'm so scared because of the glitch that's been messing up everybody's pictures. But I'm happy that some of my pictures are still functional. Like, look at his graduation picture. I need to put some pictures of Rico out here, but I just think this is such a cute moment. And baby Tariq is obviously still sleeping. We just had to come in here and check on him because we may not be seeing him for a couple episodes or two because he's going to be staying with his mom. And so then we're really going to just be focusing on our goals and all that good stuff. So yeah, he's still sleeping and we're just out here in the quiet. Okay, so Rico did get promoted. For this gin, they have to be a mixologist. So of course we chose the mixologist branch to stay true to what the gin is supposed to be. And Marques just sold a masterpiece. So the money is coming along. He's going to sell another one. And we're just getting up those simoleons. All right. So baby Tariq is awake. And Rico is spending a little bit of time with his son. Because in the morning, we're going to be sending him with his mom. You guys said spend more time with his son, but there is a custodial agreement, so it's nothing we can do about that. He has to go stay with Jabria. It's just the way the cookie crumbles when you got a cheater and these custody things happen. So this will be the last we'll be seeing of baby Tariq for a couple episodes. But again, though, just because our son isn't with us doesn't mean that we're not focusing on him. We're going to be taking care of quite a few things just to make his son's life better. Like opening up a business. So we're for sure going to be doing that. So now that we got baby Tariq into bed, we're going to just have Rico take a quick shower and then he's going to hop into bed himself because we have to make the little shared custody exchange in the morning when our boys wake up. So Rico's going to get some sleep before he has to say bye to his son. And then he's going to get up in the morning and he's definitely going to make sure that we get some of his needs taken care of before we send Tariq off to stay with his mom. And both our boys are fast asleep. Look at baby Tariq sleeping. He looks so sweet. Normally, the infants sleep on their tummy, which is so cute, but he's finally like settled down on his back to sleep. And Rico is, of course, sleeping the other. Oh, see, there he goes on his tummy. So Marques has actually woken up already, and I got him working on some art because Rico's going to be opening that business soon, and Marques is going to be an investor in his business, since Marques really does bring in the majority of the income into the household. Rico's income isn't very much at all, but because he's so close with his brother-in-law, he's gonna invest in his business. So Marques is just gonna get started on some breakfast before Rico and Tariq wake up. That way, that's one less thing that Rico has to do. Like, he knows how hard Rico has it being a single dad, and Marques really does try and help out as much as possible. I'm sure you guys kind of saw that. He's a really, really good uncle, and so he wants to just do as much as he can to help out. So Rico is finally awake. I'm going to have him, of course, go first thing into baby Tariq's room, and he's going to wake him up and get him ready for the custody exchange. So he definitely needs to be fed. I don't think we're going to give him a bath before he heads out. We just don't really have the time to do that. I want to make the custody exchanges usually like in the morning. And it looks like he does need a diaper change as well. So Rico's definitely going to be taking care of that stinky diaper before he takes him into the kitchen to get him some breakfast, to get him all cleaned up for his mom. And that's the thing about boys. Like, you would think that that baby Tariq wouldn't still be doing that, but yeah, we'll be aging him up very, very soon, so we won't have to worry about that. I didn't want to do 2 birthdays in one episode, so we're gonna have to wait on that birthday a couple episodes until baby Tariq gets back from his mom's, and then we'll be celebrating baby Tariq's birthday. So now that he's finished changing him, we're gonna take baby Tariq into the kitchen, and we're gonna get him fed. Marques already finished eating breakfast, and so we're just gonna have Marques kind of hang around a little bit while we wait for the goodbyes to baby Tariq. I mean, he's so cute. They really did spend some very quality time this episode, which is what you all requested. There will be a new poll for next episode coming in a couple days from this episode's release, so look for the new poll. I like the interactiveness of letting you guys pick things for me, so I'm gonna try and make the polls a regular thing. So with that mod, the baby just kind of like disappears, so don't be alarmed when he vanishes, but we're gonna send him with his mom. And it's really nice that he hit that babble milestone before we sent Tariq off to stay with his mom. So now that Tariq is gone, Rico can kind of focus on his own needs. We're gonna have him eat, and then we're gonna do a little gameplay with Marques. I feel like Marques has kind of been getting left in the dust because it is Rico's series, but we gotta pay attention to our supporting characters as well. All right, guys, so Marques has invited Julia over just to spend some time with her. We only saw her earlier in the episode at Julian's birthday, so he did want to just get to know her even more. Like, the two of them are going pretty strong. They had a date last episode, and you guys saw that date went really, really well. So he just wants to spend more time with her, getting to know her. And they're really, really flirty. Like, I feel like the two of them are very similar in a lot of ways. Like, Marques has his degree, Julia has her degree, and he really respects her ambition and just appreciates her for the woman that she is. She's really smart, and he likes that about her. And Marques is really kind of like a gentleman. Like, he likes to do things in a particular order. He wants to make sure that he dots his I's and crosses his T's before he just jumps into things. And Julia really appreciates and respects that about him as well. So I think that the two of them are a really good match. And I'm curious to kind of see where it's going to lead with the two of them. After some time chit-chatting, Marques and Julia decided to go for a walk through Nordhaven, and Marques is going to ask Julia if she'd like to be his girlfriend. And I know what you guys are thinking, like, we just told Rico to slow down with Nakia. But mind you guys, Rico is a divorced dad of one. Marques is a ambitious college graduate who is almost to the top of his career. I see nothing wrong with him spending more time with Julia and actually making it official. But let me know in the comments down below if you think Marques is moving too fast. I don't know. I love these two for each other. We'll just have to wait and see. But he's definitely going to ask her after they spend some time looking at the sky. That seems to be like one of their favorite activities together. They do that often. So it is the fall in the game. If you're wondering why they're wearing these thick coats, it's because it is fall, which means we're going to be doing some fall activities with them. I'm excited for that. And so I think it's finally time for him to like get to know her a little bit more, because he couldn't ask her right away to be his girlfriend. So I did have to check their sentiments and see what we were missing. So not close enough. It's because Julia asked to move in the first time they hung out, and Marques wasn't ready for that. So we do need to look into like figuring out her attraction level to us. And then after we get that done, he'll officially ask her to be his girlfriend. So we're going to just go to learn more. And we're going to ask her about her attraction to us. Okay, I'm not sure really what that meant. Maybe she's attracted, maybe she's not. That was a little bit confusing. But I do know that she's attracted to our personality. We got an immediate like yes on that one. So then she started flirting right after that. And Marques felt comfortable enough to muster up the strength to ask her, and she said yeah. So after that, Marques is gonna head home, but they're officially boyfriend-girlfriend. I'm gonna have them seal the deal with a little kiss, and then we're gonna send Marques back home. The two of them are just so sweet together. I really, really like this couple. So Marques is going to head on home. And then we're going to have him do some painting before Rico's going to head off to work. So Rico is working on his mixologist skill. I thought that he maxed it, but he didn't. So I hope I didn't put in the checklist that he did. But now he is off to work. While Rico is at work, our brother called us and said congratulations for our new girlfriend. So that was really sweet of him to give us a call. We're actually going to call Julia back over, because now that Rico is at work, Marques is thinking that maybe him and Julia can spend some, some time alone, because he has the house to himself now. So he went to pop some popcorn, and they're just gonna watch a movie. They're gonna do a little Netflix and chill type situation since he has the house all to himself. And we're thinking it's gonna go pretty well. Okay, so she shows up in this nurse's costume, looking gorgeous. Marques really loves it and appreciates it, because Julia knew that they had the house to themselves, and this is how she decided to show up. Now they're just gonna grab a bowl of popcorn and they're gonna head over to the couch. two sit down so that they can watch a scary movie together. And here comes Julia. I hate how they stand up by the TV and don't sit on the couch. I hope they fix that glitch. Alright, so they're sitting here. I did put up some pictures. You guys can notice the extra pictures I put up. I put up a few pictures just to make it a little bit more homey in here, but the two of them are really enjoying the movie so far. They're super cute together. I hate that I didn't change Marques's clothes. I should have made him put on something different, but I don't think Julia minds it too much. This is their third official date, I guess, because I want to count when she came to Julian's birthday party earlier in the episode. And this is their first official date as boyfriend-girlfriend. I think it's going really, really well. They both seem to be really into each other and into the movie. I like her. I like this for them. I'm sure next episode we'll be seeing a lot more of her. But Marques isn't quite ready to move in. He's a slow burner, so he's definitely going to take his time with this relationship. Julia's kind of like driving a lot of this, and Marques is really just enjoying like her assertive personality. He really, really loves it. All right, so we're just going to end the episode here. Julia is just really feeling it. So we're going to give these two lovebirds some privacy. And thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how you feel down in the comments below about everything that's happening in the Let's Play so far. And don't forget to check the checklist at the end of every episode just so you guys can see the progress and where we're going and all that good stuff. These two definitely need some privacy. So I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.